So whenever you finish attending your garden and you don't have any mega snacks to train your pet, what do you do with the rest of your energy? You fish for mega snacks. It's also useful whenever you're on a hatching timer and you don't want to risk training your pet further in case it fails, so you use the rest of your energy to fish. Let's go to Crocotopia and get the crafting recipe for the golden wheat bread, which gives plus 40 pet experience. You will need a finished Dragonspire crafting to buy this recipe. To get keen eyes, let's go to the Crocotopia library and they're very cheap to buy. At most, you will only need 50 before you have to go back and buy more. To get the pristine bowels, go to Celestia. Down to your left is the reagent vendor. It is the last reagent on the list and it is actually quite expensive, but if you have a high level character, you know how many times you've maxed out on gold. The best way to spend that gold is stocking up on pristine vials or buying empowers, but sometimes in the bazaar you can't even find empowers. Now let's go to the Aero Village in the housing tours and you can find that on the top rated. Search whatever category and click Castle tab to sort the houses alphabetically. If the area is not on the first page, go to a different category. The first pond at the entrance is useless, never fish in there unless you're trying to level up a fishing rank. Let's go to the waterfall, which is very loud but you can't really do anything about it since you also need to hear the sound effects for the fishing lure. The spells you will need to fish efficiently include Winter Ice, and you get that from the Labyrinth, Rank 2 Ice Lure, and the Reset Pond spell from Grizzleheim. You will need to be rank 6 to train those spells, but that isn't a problem because you can level up quickly by fishing in the schoolhouses. The Blackberry Jellyfish is a rank 2 ice fish, so use your Winter Ice spell and that scares all the fish away except ice. Then use your rank 2 ice lure and fish for whatever fish is left in the pond. It is very easy to get the Blackberry Jellyfish, and that is why I always recommend people to craft for Mega Snacks. It always annoys me whenever I see Mirror Lake in the team up because pixie sticks are a worse snack than crafting golden wheat bread. The only time you farm Mirror Lake is whenever you're completely out of energy and you don't have a couch potato garden, but there's no point if you have both. So if you gotten this far into the video, congratulations, because those who've already clicked out will miss my explanation on how to speedfish and skip the fishing animation entirely, as well as how to identify which fish are not the blackberry. It will also be useful to know that you can favorite the fishing spells so that you can cycle between the 3 that we will be using repeatedly. Click the star icon and right click to delete the spells that you don't want to use anymore. To speedfish and skip the fishing animation, click the crouch up icon when you see the fish emerging from the water. Spacebar when you hear the lure drop, then you can see me hovering over the crouch up icon waiting for the fish to emerge. Sometimes you get stuck on the fishing preview, so I normally click spacebar twice to exit while I move my cursor to close out of the crouch up. So let's watch that again. Spacebar, click crouch up, spacebar while also moving your cursor to close out of the crouch up. And then you just move on to the next fish. This feature is also useful because when you are stuck on the animation, sometimes a fish is coming at you, and to prevent it from being scared away, click the crouch up when the fish emerges and you still get your fish. To identify which fish is not a blackberry jellyfish, you either catch a sand bass or a catfish. There are 2 identifying factors of the sand bass. 1 is that it is usually massive, or 2, it is swimming way too fast. If that's the case, just step on them if you're only going for mega snacks, but they do sell for around 6,000 to 8,000 gold, so let's try to catch one. The sand bass is a rank 3 fish, so here I am using a rank 3 ice lure. If it's no energy fishing, you can always afford to use the reveal rank 1 fish, which you get from Labyrinth, and just step on the ones that are glowing white because those are the rank 1 catfish. Other than that, you can't really tell if a fish is a catfish. If you think you're bad at fishing, don't worry, that is just the fish being assholes. These fish in the Aero Village avoid your lure, doing 360s, zigzagging around the pond, changing their mind, or just completely going past your lure because they don't want their lives taken away and turned into bread. Once you're done fishing, use the basic crafting station to craft the golden wheat bread. If you have membership, after 25 minutes you can craft mega snacks again. This is extremely overpowered during no energy fishing because you can just stock up to 250 fish in the Sunken Palace house and an extra 100 in your fishing basket. You will never run out of mega snacks ever again. Please leave a like if you thought this video was helpful and don't forget to wear a crown. Bye!